Hey guys, so today I want to talk about chapter 21, verse 8 in Genesis, and it says, "And the child grew and was weaned, and Abraham made a great feast the same day that Isaac was weaned." Understand that in this chapter, Isaac was born. Isaac was born in this chapter, and typically a child is born, you do not wean them within days, if not the same day that they're born. So you look at the expedited process of feeding a child, and it seems kind of outlandish. It seems crazy. How could you wean a baby that literally was born within days, if not the same day? And I point that out because scripture, in my opinion, is not literal. This is symbolic. And there's symbolism behind the idea of bringing a metaphor to these different concepts or simile or whatever it is, okay? So when it says, "And the child grew and was weaned," the child growing is symbolic of your manifestation genuinely taking form. It is in front of you. Weaning, meaning taking away the breastfeeding. Breastfeeding symbolically can be seen as something you have to constantly nourish, something like almost like constantly watering a seed. Like you see the seed is in the ground and you don't see the thing popping up yet. And you water and you water and you water blindly with faith, because faith is conviction. You are convinced a plant will grow. Same with weaning, with a child. When you're breastfeeding, you know the child will grow. You know that they will eventually eat normal food. It's just a matter of constantly nourishing it. So if we take this into context of a manifestation, you constantly have to nourish blindly your emotional and thought projecting state in the wish fulfilled, right? You have to keep dwelling in the reality you want to experience and nourish it before you can cut off the weaning. That then is seen when Abraham is saying, or God is, or whoever is reading this, the verse says, "And Abraham made a great feast the same day that Isaac was weaned." As soon as you see the leaf bloom from the ground, you no longer have to question if your seedling is dead or not. You know it's alive, you see the leaves coming up, this sucker is about to grow, right? The same with literally nursing a child. As soon as you keep, or not as soon, but when you keep feeding your child, you see them growing, you see them getting bigger, you see them little chubby, you see them healthy, you know that they're growing and it's going to be okay, right? You don't need to freak out or worry if they're sick or something like that. So you wean the child off of the breast milk when you're convinced it is going to be okay. It is going to be healthy. Everything will be fine. It's nourished. You put in enough of your emotional belief that the seedling you had metaphorically planted in your mind, in your heart, will blossom into a genuine reality. That is when you make a great feast the same day, because all of the faith, all of the emotion, and all of the thought you put towards what you want to receive finally came to you. You could cut off the weaning. You no longer need to nourish it because it's literally in your physical realm now. It came from the fourth dimensional plane, meaning your thoughts and your emotions, is in your 3D reality, and you have a giant feast that day with your son because you're celebrating. The giant feast isn't literal. It is just a celebratory act to say, hey, I did it. Finally, my manifestation came to life.